Asked her father, "Hey Dad, do girls box?" And he said, "Yes, you can do whatever you want." And what she has done is become one of the best fighters in the sport in the world. Here we go, round number one. Tim, what are you looking for early as Superbad throws off a right uppercut?
Of course, I'm looking for Superbad to close the distance. She's fighting a taller opponent who likes to fight off the back foot and looks for counters, particularly the left hook and occasionally the right uppercut. Those are two punches you should look for with Yudica. But Estrada, she possesses exceptional footwork, hand speed, agility. She can do a little bit of everything inside the ring. So just sit back and watch her do her thing.
I was very aware of the counter-punching of Yudica when we were asking her about the strategy earlier. Right hand to the body from Estrada. She said you got to be a bit patient. You fight a counter-puncher, you have to be patient. She's going to throw long and perhaps counter her counters. Feint a lot, make her miss. And she also said going to the body she thought would be key against Yudica. And she's gone to the body a few times already.
Interesting enough, she knows. She's been boxing for an extremely long time. She has experience. She understands the importance of going down to the body. Why not get it early advantage by breaking your opponent down to the body? As you can see, she switches southpaw, and she seamlessly switches into orthodox stance. So just watch how she gets in position and gets out of range.
Right hand to the body. There it is right there. She threw the right hand to the body from that southpaw stance and just crosses over so seamlessly to the southpaw stance. Another right hand to the body. Tries a three-punch combination, finishing upstairs. End of one. Play. Seniesa Estrada in that first round, she had a 13-6 connected advantage. Of course, 2-minute rounds in women's boxing.
Listen to me, I believe that innovation comes from finding ways to bend the rules. This is completely against the rules to what she's going to do here. She's going to come out with a lead hook, straight left hand, turns into the orthodox stance from the southpaw stance, and then attack from the orthodox stance. Completely against the rules. You're not supposed to be changing right directly in front of your opponent at mid-range because you can get caught. You can get caught on the way in if you don't time it right and go down. But that shows you her coordination, her balance, and her ability to throw from any angle, anytime she pleases.
Now, listen, some of the best to ever do this have been rule breakers when it comes to the conventional way. But she is so skilled, so athletic, so talented.
So right now, the problem that I'm seeing right now from Seniesa is that she's standing at mid-range and Yudica has longer arms. So if she's standing outside, she's going to get hit. When she attacks and she steps back to get out of range, she's not out of range. She's not fully out of range. So she has to be careful because Yudica, what she has is a left hook, a sweeping left hook.
Yudica able to land cleanly moments ago.
See, it's important for Estrada to get off her offense and then close the distance immediately. It's important. You need to be either all the way in or all the way out, or you're going to get caught with shots like that. Yudica having a good round right now.
She is.
She's doing extremely well.
Former world champion is down to her lowest weight she's ever been in her career to take on this challenge. Just slightly out. Lightest weight of her 11-year pro career, we mentioned. Bernardo, what are they saying?
On Seniesa's corner, Dean Campos was saying we've got to slip inside that right hand. And for Yudica, the instructions are hit her during the guard change because that's when you have opportunities.
Explain that further, Timmy, what that means.
During the guard change, that can mean hit her when she switches southpaw.
Yes.
They want to catch her in between when she's switching from orthodox to southpaw because she's not balanced. When you lift up that back foot to bring it forward, you're off balance, literally off balance. You have one foot on the ground. So if Yudica was to time that switch, stay calm and time that switch, she can catch her off balance and it could produce a knockdown.
Trying to punch between punches. As Yudica steps forward to super bad. Sweeping that right hand across the body. She's been targeting that body. Early on has Estrada. And that orthodox stand, check hook as Yudica came forward.
Tess, you can see a lot of experience from Yudica. A lot of experience. A lot of pro experience. She's patient, she's calm, she's not panicking. She's making good decisions, great sound decisions, throwing the right shots at the right time. And right now, she has Estrada a little befuddled. And look at on the way out, she catches her on the way out.
Good right hands in that exchange from Estrada.
Stop of the bell.
Three-punch combination comes in from Estrada.
Yes.
End of 3 in our World Championship. Offensive presence on the inside by way of staying low and punching and not being straight up to become more of a target.
When you're a shorter fighter and you're fighting against a person with the longer arms and taller than you, you cannot pull straight back because they have longer arms. They'll be able to follow you out. And what's happening is that Estrada, she's throwing the combinations and she's thinking that she's clear and out of range, but she's not. And she's getting caught in the process.
That was a nice left hand to the body on that last exchange by Estrada.
And the way she shifted in that from the southpaw stance to the orthodox stance was no joke. That was a big right hand.
It was. There's that danger zone, that mid-range. There's that check hook from that orthodox stance. Always willing to fire that off. And now Yudica with her back up against that neutral corner before they tie up. Alan Huggins, our referee for this championship fight.
Oh.
Another left hand catches Yudica as she came forward.
That way she baited her in.
She did. Well timed. And the trap laid by Seniesa Estrada.
See, that's the guard change that they're talking about. It's not the stand switch. That's the guard change. You see how she's shifting back and forth? Those are called pre-slips. They're saying attack her when she's doing the pre-slips.
Not in position to fire back as well as she could be. Not settled with her feet in a punching stance. Look at this exchange as we come down the stretch of round number 4. Yudica opening up with a right hand and then a left follow. Good exchange to close out.
Different stuff. This is unique. This is innovative. It works for her. And it's fun to watch.
The unified champion, you see the punches last round where she had a 20-17 edge. Overall, Seniesa Estrada has a 67-47 total connect edge against the former flyweight world champion, Leonela Yudica. Heard from Dean Campos, trainer of Estrada, again telling her, stay on the inside.
Break! Oh, stop. Listen, okay? Go ahead on the break. All right, you okay? All right, let's go.
Who she was listening to was Campos, because as soon as she found that real estate there, Timmy, he said, stay on the inside, stay on the inside.
Yes.
And instead of breaking, she kept throwing punches there.
Oh, absolutely. Stay on the inside is right, because as soon as you get out and you think you're clear, you're not. Yudica's going to be looking for you to exit, and she's going to extend with those arms, and she's going to land something. But I like the adjustment that I'm seeing from Estrada. What she's doing is now she's countering the counter. She's trying to draw and bait Yudica with the guard change. Now she understands what she's trying to attack, and she's setting her up, setting a trap to be able to land her offense.
Hands free.
Right hand comes in from Estrada.
Good follow-up combination right there from Yudica. Some of those punches missed, a few got in.
But the aggression matters.
Yes.
And she talks about coming and fighting on the road in Vegas against a champion like this. You want to stay as aggressive as you can. Let those hands go. When she won the WBC belts against the previously undefeated Tina Ruprecht. It's a far different challenge, especially stylistically.
All right, so game plan switch real quick. Minor adjustment from Yudica and their team. They're looking to fight fire with fire. So they're looking to land in between the shots, the wide shots of Estrada. So when she throws, she's gonna try to throw with her. Not sure if that's smart, because I don't think she can match this output. But she might surprise me.
Trading more than I expected is Yudica.
She's showing her versatility right now.
Estrada inching forward in that southpaw stance.
She's setting the trap, Tess.
Yep.
Setting the trap.
Watch that backhand the moment, there it is. Ooh. And then switches over orthodox the moment that Yudica throws.
That left hook is finding a home for Yudica.
Again with the left hook. There it is again. He's thrown between punches.
Yes.
Good action here in round 6.
Good
Estrada
shot.
Fighting backwards and able to land there.
Yes, off her back foot.
That was impressive stuff by Seniesa Estrada. Right uppercut from Yudica. Estrada easily fires back.
The stance switches is what's the problem right now for Estrada when she gets in situations when she's trying to exit. Just the long arms and the experience of Yudica is surprising her. Making it difficult.
Have this path at 140 pounds that he's detailed against Regis Prograis, and then already talks about a super fight. If he wins that, a super fight of Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez.
I like the way that sounds, but he can't get ahead of himself. Regis Prograis is a bad boy. Don't judge that man by his last performance now.
Round number 7 here of our title fight. Mark, how do you have it scored?
58-56. Seniesa Estrada with the caveat. Listen, you could see that third round. Either way, I gave Yudica the last round. The problem she's going to have, what she said before, she doesn't have the power. She's going to have to win a decision on the road. She says she's ready to leave everything she has in that ring. We're going to see over these next 4 rounds.
Bernardo?
Yes, I just spoke with Daniel Alcaraz, who is the uncle and trainer of Leonela Yudica, and he told me, look, if the judges are watching what I'm watching, they have it a draw so far, and if they keep fighting at this pace, it should be a draw where neither loses.
Well, there's still a lot to be determined here down the stretch. That would only be 1 round off of what Mark Kriegel has, who favors Estrada. As we've heard from many of the ringside observers here ringside, just a slight edge toward Estrada in terms of rounds at this point, but to be determined. Final minute of round number 7. Man, 2-minute rounds and only 10 rounds. Every moment counts with titles on the line in women's boxing.
Yeah, but they're
truncated.
But they're throwing more punches than men.
They are. This has been good action. Not surprising with these two.
In 2 minutes versus 3.
Oh, it's a right hand that comes in from Yudica, and Estrada fires back, but that was a solid right hand from the challenger.
Those angles, angling out the way she does, is not working against the taller opponent in Yudica. Yudica is too experienced. She sees it.
Good exchange here at the end of 7. Crowd is loving it. Determined as Seniesa Estrada looks to defend her 2 belts. The total punches, a 114-98 advantage for Estrada. Total punches, you have 2 fighters coming up on 400 thrown to this point.
This is mental
good body
fortitude
shot.
Test. Mental fortitude right here. This is where champions are made. The great ones, they figure it out. Even when you're not having your best performance, you still find a way to win. Estrada's going to have to do that tonight. Good shot.
Targeting that body again.
Good shot.
The sweeping left hand that's able to hit between punches.
See, Yudica throwing those combinations out at range. Estrada's right there to be hit. She's letting her hands go, and she usually lands. But no one's been able to make her pay. Yudica's making her pay for her mistakes.
Well, when you throw over 400 punches to this point, you're going to create opportunity for the opponent. There's another right hand that lands as Estrada just continues to throw. And every so often, Yudica's taking advantage of those openings. It was a right hand that landed moments ago. This is a good fight, Timmy.
Yes, it is.
With 2 belts on the line, as we will have 2 rounds to determine it here in Vegas at the hand. And now you see as Seniesa Estrada is the world champ, a pound-for-pound elite, comes out for round number 9, bruising around that left eye. Meanwhile, a knot on the head of Leonela Yudica. Power punches in the last round. Yudica had a 16 to 10 connect advantage on power punches. She has come here knowing what a challenge it would be, and she is giving everything she can. As Estrada presses the action again, Yudica fires between those punches. Good action here. Round number 9. 10 rounds in this championship fight.
See, Yudica knows. Started boxing at 19. She knows that when you fight a shorter opponent, just as Estrada is, you drop your level, you're the same height as her, you're able to get underneath her shots, and you're able to extend with your offense because you have the longer reach. Just watch how she drops her level when Estrada attacks.
That time she comes forward behind the jab, throws the 1-2. Wide shot was blocked.
There it is.
There's a short right hand from Estrada at the end of that.
Good combinations. Way to be in position to throw those shots for Estrada.
Yudica pushing down on the neck of Estrada. Looks like nothing, but it can tire you out when you're this deep into a championship fight, especially with the output that these fighters have put forth.
Nice shot.
Good hook from Estrada.
Listen, it comes down to this round, fellas.
That's according to Mark Kriegel, as he has been scoring ringside. So the unified champion with a tough test tonight. A 144 to 131 connect advantage as Yudica has been game. She's put forth a good strategy. Estrada has delivered on everything you'd expect, but Yudica, a recent champion, had such a long run as a titleist, is showing her experience. Estrada coming forward. Catches her with that left hook again.
That's what I'm talking about, Tess.
That left hook may carry these final rounds.
But Yudica's game.
She is.
But right now, she's running into some traps from Estrada. She's luring her in. She's acting like she's going to commit, and then she'll get out, and she'll throw her own offense. There it is again.
That time from the southpaw stance.
Yes.
So she draws her in from that southpaw stance and lands the right hook. It was the left hook moments ago.
See, that's what you have to do with counter punches. You have to draw them in, and then you have to counter them. Counter the counter.
There it is with the left hand. Good boxing now, and a right hand to the body. This is what champions do. When it's on the line, they act like it. They show it.
Yes, the great ones do it, Tess. They figure out a way. Even when they're not feeling well.
Switching stances. Right hand from Yudica.
Another one.
This fight has absolutely delivered. Ooh. Excellent action throughout. There's the clap. Final 10 seconds.
Ooh. Wow.
Good stuff. Very good stuff between Estrada and Yudica, Timmy.
Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. We go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Max DeLuca, Chris Migliori, and Steve Weisfeld all scored the bout 97-93 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, WBC, WBA minimum weight champion of the world, Seniesa Superbad Estrada!
Seniesa Superbad Estrada, as she will take those two belts